Alright, what's up YouTube? Today I'm doing a quick tutorial on a song called Intentional. I think that's by Travis Greene. And it's a really popular praise and worship song right now. And it really only has, 5 chords, give or take. So I'm going to show you how to play it right now. And yeah, I don't really have anything else to say about it, so I'm just going to jump right into the demo. And then, of course, after that, I'll break down the chords for you. Let's go. Alright, that was a quick demo. Again, like I said, because the song only has a couple chords. So let me go ahead and show it to you. The song is in the key of A. Okay, and this is another one of those songs where as the musician, you're not playing exactly what he's singing. Okay, so you're not playing the melody. You're basically playing... Okay, he's singing words while you're doing that, right? So it's like, all things are working for my good. He's intentional, never failing. All right, so you see how you're playing your chords and he's singing a different melody than what you're playing. So that's okay. That's what for the piano player, it means you're doing accompaniment. You're accompanying. You're not necessarily playing the melody, but you're providing the music that he's singing over. So let's go ahead and get into it. In the key of A natural, okay, and it's going to start on this 6th chord. So I'm going to go ahead and play the bass, the left hand, and then I'll throw in the right hand chords as well. So it's going to start right here. F sharp. Okay, right there again. All things working for my good. He's intentional, never failing. Okay, so you saw that on the never failing. You can either go C sharp to D or C sharp and then the low D right there. Same thing. So you're going to start with all F sharp, and on that F sharp you're going to do a F. You're going to do this chord right here. Okay, E, A flat, A, and C. Oh, I wonder why that means up there. Okay, so you can play it up here. Okay, so all things are working for my good. Okay, so I showed you all things, this chord, E, A flat, A, and C sharp over this F sharp. And then for my good is just E chord and then A chord in your right hand. Okay, so you're going to have this A flat, which is your E chord right here, E, A flat, and B, and then your A right there, so E, A, and C sharp. Okay, so and this is a D chord over B, so you're gonna play F sharp, A, and D. Okay, so and then all that is A chord and then another D chord right here, right? So let me start from the beginning. All things are working for my good. He's intentional. D chord, remember, F sharp, A, D over this B. This is your A chord over C sharp. E, A, C sharp. And then to and I just E chord, A chord, and then a D chord wherever, and then A, and then another D chord. So I'll go play it wherever you want to on the piano. All right. So that's basically the whole song. All right, and you'll notice that in the background of the song, you might hear. And all that is, they're playing these same chords I just showed you up here, up high. And I'm sorry if that's crazy for your headphones. I'm going to play it down here, but I'm just trying to show how it sounds on the actual track. So all you're doing is bouncing. So E chord, A chord, D chord, A chord, D. All right. Okay, and remember your left hand is just F sharp, A flat, A, B, C sharp, D. All right, so once you got that, you pretty much have the song. So what would I do? I would probably play it. I would do this depending on if you have a band, or definitely at the beginning of the song, I'd do this. Right, but if I'm doing a performance like it's a youth night or something like that, I might play it like that. If you're doing it actually for praise and worship, this might be a little distracting, depending on the mood or whatever. That is how the song goes, but I might play it down here if I'm playing it actually on Sunday morning, 11 o'clock, He's intentional, never failing, right? And then I might stretch it out a little bit. So I'm just playing that same chord, but so I might play it a little more, with a little more feeling to it. And of course you got to follow your singer, and then so depending on your tempo, if they're doing it slow, you're going to play it like. And all I'm doing here, I'm using bigger chords. So there's my E chord, where I got the E octaves, and then A flat and B. I might play it really slow. And then if they want to speed it up, I'll go. You saw that? Because it's going to start on this F sharp, so I just figured, what's a cool way to get to the F sharp? Right? Right? Sorry, that's kind of ugly. What am I doing wrong? Yep, there it is. Alright, so that's the song. I try to show you not just the basic chords, but also how it sounds on the track. And it's slower than that too. It's okay. And I also showed you how I would play it if I was actually in a worship service. Also, that's the end of the tutorial, but I also want to point out that this type of pattern can be used as like talk music or prayer time music, or if you're leading up to the song, say it's the first song after a prayer and the choir is going to come up or the praise team is going to come and sing the song, you can just play it slowly as talk music. So what I do, if I want to make it talk music, instead of playing my bass down here, I'm going to move my left hand up so my hands are closer together. arpeggiating there. So that's your chord, and I'm just A flat, A, E. Right, and so whatever the chord is, I kind of do that with it. So. That's it. That's a lot more than I had planned to do on this tutorial, but I really think that on these songs, these worship songs, it's not just about knowing how to play the song, okay? And that's why maybe I go off on tangents sometimes about different ways to play it, because it's not just about knowing the chords. It's about being able to understand where you are in the church service. Is it a happy time, sad time? What's the preacher talking about? Is he talking about joy? Is he talking about sorrow, faith, love? And you take that information about what's going on and say, how can I make this song most effective? Like most effective for what is moving in the spirit right now. Okay, so that's really why, if it's prayer time and they're being real silent, or maybe they're praying for someone who just got sick, or funeral time or something like that, you're not going to come up there and play it. You know what I'm saying? So you're not going to do that, but you can still play the song because it's applicable. He's intentional. If you're sick, if you need something from the Lord, you're down and out or whatever, just know that everything is working for your good because God's intentional. He would never leave you or forsake you, right? So that's why I would play it like this sometimes, even though I know the way it is on the CD. On the CD, it's like this. It doesn't matter, because when you get into your actual service, you got to do what the Spirit and what the pastor is trying to do in that service. So I'm going to stop being long-winded on that, but just want to explain what I'm trying to do here, okay? So that's why sometimes the tutorials go a little long, but I'm trying to show you not just the chords, but also how to use it most effectively as a musician, because as a musician, you are part of the worship service. You are part of that worship experience. So there's a lot of responsibility on you not to just play the right notes. This isn't a concert, but to just be a part of helping people, come to Christ ultimately, and also, be able to understand what this music means, and there's a meaning behind all the music. So you want to play the song in a way that doesn't just show that it, attention's not on us, that helps people think about the words, and attention's on God or whatever. So that's enough on that. I'll get off my soapbox. Thanks for joining Jay Plays Keys on this tutorial. I hope you enjoyed it. Don't forget to subscribe to the channel. I got many more songs coming, and I understand I got a lot of requests. I don't know a lot, but like 5 or 6 song requests. I am going to get to those as well. So yeah, keep watching Jay Plays Keys. Subscribe if you haven't done it already, and share it with somebody else who may also be wanting to learn how to play gospel music. I'll see you next time. Thanks for watching this video. Be blessed.